evening, guys. I'm your host, ZD Zach Dawson. It's episode 7 of Doom Eternal of the Iamacreator schedule. Keeping it 5 instead of 6. If you guys are joining in, want to catch some more Doom Eternal every Saturday, Sunday of the weekend, be sure to hit that red support button. Also smash the like button as good as you guys can. Tweet about, share them, comment, add into a playlist as good as we can tonight. If there's also anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter account, you can do so. To follow me on Twitter, where we watch our videos in full, like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out as good as we can. We are good to go as good as we can. We never ask for support back in between. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the chat. You guys can vote for the item if you'd like. I don't know if Twitter got it tweeted out or not. Not 100% sure. But I'm trying to get that going once again, just to make sure if it'll do it. It all depends. So how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. Work today was not bad. Even though it's a little more hot, but it was only like 73 or a little more better than that than it was before, but I get my ass killed again. Which is actually not a terrible surprise. I have kept up with some extra IGN stuff this week. Coming out of the expo. Well, there hasn't been that much stuff so far today, but since I was up since 4:30 this morning, and I don't know how you would call it, but it all depends. I'm gonna see if Moto wants to come in the chat tonight. Hold on. Let me see what I can do here. Hold on. Because I know the first and last name, but I won't say it in the chat, so... so how is everyone doing tonight? Hope you guys are good. Saying and go control, big control, it's good as anything it could be. Let's go, But other than that, it's been alright. It's been alright tonight. So far to go with. We're gonna do an hour and 15 minutes. See who shows up and does not show up in the chat, but I don't think it's gonna be a big deal. But it is what it is. So far today, work has been a little more interesting than it has before, but you guys have the some kind of not a terrible idea. But work was not a terrible idea today, even though it was a little more busy. But it's been a little more busy. I also did buy a new Switch game. With this next Switch game for my Switch Lite back here, guys. Is a game that I came so close to beating. In the past to present. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of this game for sure. And I did a little shopping. I didn't get anything to eat this time, but I was going to, since I have plenty of money in the bag, so I was going to get a couple things to have, but maybe after I'm done with this, I might have a good opportunity ahead of it. Ooh. Shit. Never mind. But yeah, what I have tomorrow, all I have to do is go back tomorrow, and that'll be 9 to 1, then I'm off Tuesday, Wednesday, work Thursday, then I'm off Friday, Saturday, so they have me working the next couple days in a row, maybe it was just one day in a row, since I have, been on days off this week so far today, since it'll be starting this Tuesday morning. And also my family is going to be back to work as well. So far in the morning, comes to morning shifts, but it is what it is. Yeah, work was not even that bad, to be honest. May I shoot this place? really appreciate that fact. Yes, we got it. That's why anybody should always be quick when it comes to shooting weapons, good weapons. If you don't know what you're doing, you're getting yourself killed. Getting your ass killed and don't know what you're doing behind your pocket. But yeah, so far, work so far today was not even that bad since it was, well, so far what I done at work earlier today, the kickoff this morning, was doing a little bit of AP car host a little bit. I did that for the first half earlier today, and I felt a little more comfortable. But at the other half of today was, they wanted me to go back posting cuts, and I'm like, I'm fine with that. Since it's been a little more busy, if you guys want to speculate for it. But, it was kind of nice that I did some AP Hill stuff earlier this morning, so far today, but I was just trying to keep my ass going with, most of the cuts that were low, and had the rest of my health left. Since most of that is still contained. A little more contained as usual, but you guys get the idea of what anybody's getting at. If you work at a store or something like that, or doing a little bit of something you haven't done before, you know, I mean, it doesn't hurt that much. As long as you're drinking plenty of water and putting where your money where your mouth is a little bit, you know. And that's something a little more either way to duplicate every now and then. WWE Backlash is on tonight, which I haven't done any predictions since my good brother Leon Kennedy has not been in the chat for quite some time, as far as I know. But I may do a little bit of predictions, see where it leads. As far as the women's tag title match, if I were to guess who would win, I better hope to God I hope to see my good, lovely divas, former two-time women's tag champions, and that would be Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. I'm hoping, but if I'm wrong, it's no big deal. Because I don't know if the Iconics would win them back. I mean, the first time they've held them was after WrestleMania. Earlier this year at WrestleMania. Well, it might have been last year. Wait a minute. I'm not 100% sure if it was or not, but maybe. But I do love Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross, so pretty much I'm announcing they are my favorite divas right now. They have a good bond, they love each other as friends, and, you know, they're good at what they do when it comes to Moment of Bliss and whatnot. Shit. Are you kidding me? Alright. Damn it, I should have done it the first time again. And so far, I've been stuck with the same monsters since yesterday. This is no joke for so far today. I want my revenge in Dark Souls 3. Never played Dark Souls 3. I mean, the last Dark Souls game I've played over the years, as of today, not so far today, but it was Scholar of the First Sin of that game for sure. That's as far as I can recall. I ever remember playing that. That's as far as I can remember, but would I go back to Dark Souls sometime? Probably not. Because by the time Demon Souls comes out for the PS5 next year, I'm definitely going to get my ass hooked into it. And there's also plenty of PS5 games that are coming out, since I've got a GameStop date coming up this week. And that would be on Friday. Oh yeah, it's going to be on the 19th in 5 days, guys. If you guys want to talk about what I'm going to be doing at GameStop, well, I thought of a couple of good ideas. What I am thinking about doing, guys, what I'm thinking about doing so far today for this Friday, I'm thinking about trading in something. I mean, I'm not going to trade in something that's something to duplicate whatever happens. I'm looking at a little bit of good credit for this game, for the game I'm trading in. But the good thing is, I'm not trading in any of these 5 games that are on the schedule. That's the important thing. If anybody would have asked me if I'm trading in this game in, no, I don't think so. I've got no plans trading in any PS4 game whatsoever. But it's going to be a Switch-like game, as far as I know, because I'm getting you guys into this tonight of the Iamacreator group. I am announcing that this Friday I will be trading in a game that I haven't played that much on the Switch, and that is I'm planning on trading in Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. I'm planning on trading in Skyrim, and what I'm going to do with that trade-in price, guys, to you guys in the chat, equals pay it forward and be rewarded, never ask for support back, is the fact of what I'm going to do personally. What I'm going to do personally is I'm going to be trading in Skyrim. Even though I'm looking in some good money, I don't think it's going to be a terrible idea. I've only had Skyrim for like nearly a couple weeks or something like that. A couple weeks, maybe a bit more than that. But you know, Skyrim is always good for what it was, since I've had it for PS4, one time, and you know, I've played a little more depth into it, but I've never gone back to playing Skyrim that much. So far, before the end of last month. So I've never had the opportunity to go back to Skyrim. 2K20 I will get back into soon. Well, it might be tonight. I'm not 100% sure yet. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I mean, and as for GameStop, for sure, as I said earlier, I'll say it again. So what I'm going to do for Skyrim, I'm going to be building my next PS4 pre-order. And this is a tough one for us to decide, too. I mean, the only game that comes to me is... I don't know if you guys think it might be too early in the chat. I'm thinking about pre-ordering Assassin's Creed Valhalla this year. So let me ask you guys this in the chat, if you guys are coming in or not, which I'm pretty sure you guys are soon, since we're going to be doing a total of an hour and 15 minutes right now so far tonight. Do you guys think, in the chat, do you guys think I should pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla now? I mean, as of now? Or do you guys think I should wait till after I pick up Cyberpunk? I mean, that's the big question right now. Skyrim's definitely being traded in this week, before the next coming weekend. But I don't see that being the bad idea for the past and present for it. Skyrim has always been one of the best games of all time, since I for one have always been enjoyable to watch with it. But I haven't gone back to playing it. I have not. Shit. Now we're back to Red Hot Over. So yeah, I don't know. Skyrim is pretty much popping in right now. It's coming to my head right now that I'm thinking about. I am questioning right now for this Friday, guys. I will be trading in Skyrim for the Switch. And either way, what I'm going to do with that money, guys, is the fact that I don't know if I should try pre-ordering PS5 games right now. I think it's too soon. I just think for me, it's too soon to do it right now, to be honest with you. But if I did, it would be something without question, something that I would very much more enjoy. But Assassin's Creed is going to be very enjoyable to watch for you guys. But I do expect a pretty good review. Besides, I'm going to be enjoying. You guys will be entertained for The Last of Us 2 in a couple days too. since I'm off the 19th and 20th, for goodness sakes. So I don't see that being an issue. Another typical issue or something like that. But I just think that's the only proposition right now that I am considering. I am nearly 70% sure that I'm trading in Skyrim for the Switch. I'm telling you. Once in a while, I know something about that for sure. We do. I mean, a lot of people a lot of you guys in the chat have enjoyed Skyrim for a long time. I'm also not going to go after the Elder Scrolls 6. That's not going to be out until the next 5 years. I'm telling you. Okay, now we have the tweet set. Now you guys can come in the chat. My love or not, her and I were on the call earlier this morning outside the chat, and I was on my first 15. Okay, I was on my first 15, and she wants me to join her tonight after supper to see if we can have some time together and have some exercises if I pull my mask on. I'm like, well, it all depends. And I'm not considering much of the fact. Gosh dang it. But it all depends, really. I mean, the only biggest things that that has ever been surrounding my mind right now, on the biggest scale, is the PS5, my future fiance, my pudding, you guys in the chat, and my job at Walmart. Those are the only four right now. Going forward to the PS5 this year. But it all depends, really. So yeah, Skyrim will be traded in this week, this Friday. And like I said, what I'm thinking about doing with that money is, with that trading money, is I'm going to be putting it towards, well, now that we guess it right now, I'm not going to try to approve September 17th yet. That's not the plan yet. And that would be, of course, the pre-order for Cyberpunk. That's not coming out until September 17th, guys, so I've got plenty of time for that. I've got plenty of time to get that. But if I do approve it, I will set out Cyberpunk. And with Cyberpunk, I, for one, am a little more excited for the game. A little bit more with Cyberpunk is Marvel Avengers. But that, of course, will take plenty of participation in between it. I, for one, am not trading in 2K20 for the Switch. That won't get that much money. But, yeah, what I'm going to do is trade in Skyrim, and I might increase a little bit of the lead for Cyberpunk. And then for the rest of the time being, I'll be picking up The Last of Us 2. And as far as pre-orders go, I am definitely still considering. I'm about 90% sure I'm going to try to pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla, since I'm still addicted to Assassin's Creed since day one. But it all depends. I want to hear what you guys think in the chat. If you guys think it's a possibility or it's too early to make that pre-order for the PS4 or PS5. Guys, let me know. Guys want to catch more Doom Eternal in the chat so far tonight. And going in for my current days off coming up this week. Be sure to hit that red support button, guys. If you guys are new in the chat, stay connected, stay safe and healthy. There's also, and you guys can also smash the like button while you guys are at it in the chat. And if you guys are not new, keep on paying it forward and continue what we need to do. What you guys want us to do to expand. You guys do have a Facebook and a Twitter account. You can do so to follow me on Twitter. If you guys like. Well, we watch our videos in full. We like the videos in full, share them, tweet them out as good as we can. We add them to a playlist. Oh, good times roll. And we never ask for support back in between. you guys want to vote for the idol, now is the time to do it. So my opponent and I can touch base on that set until whenever the idol's going to be. But I did point out earlier today, that if the idol's going to be next year, I would think that next year we're still going to do Aladdin for sure, as far as I know. What's up, brother Mark? How are you tonight, brother? Oasis not having a husband equal to Peter Parker, because I'm definitely getting Spider-Man Kendrick Morales next year for the PS5. As far as anybody else is concerned with it. Like it never existed or ever done before. Well, what's up, brother Mark? How are you tonight? So yeah, I'm not questioning anything better than that, than Assassin's Creed Valhalla. That's been the only other mindset for the spectacular opportunity that the game itself is going to experience. I, for one, you guys will definitely experience that shit too. But you know, some Assassin's Creed Valhalla there hasn't been that much leaks. I mean, there hasn't been that much leaks to say the least. But I just think it'll get some kind of a good review, maybe. Great review. I don't know if it'll get Game of the Year, but we'll see. I mean, I for one have no idea yet. Been off work, your sister-in-law Della was happy I made her a song video. Ah, that's good. We'll get down to business of what's going to happen this Friday at GameStop. You guys understand I'm training in Skyrim for the Nintendo Switch coming out of my Switch Lite in the case. I did go after Final Fantasy XII Zodiac Gates again, this time for the Switch. I, for one, am going to try to complete it, but not for the PS4, so I'm not going to even try to easily predict on that. So guys, so a lot of us can have some news. Guys want to hear some news? Well, let's get right to it. Guys want to check out the news you guys want to see? Type in the website IGN.com, as you guys can see. As we have some good stuff coming out of the expo earlier today. I do old love song, Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Oh yeah, that's from The Lion King, I see. That's precious. Yeah, we do have some good stuff to get to. So let's get down to it, guys. There's some collective trailers of No Straight Roads, Elder Souls, as we speak. A complete walkthrough of Minecraft Dungeons. No thank you, no comprende. I don't think so. You guys want to talk about Microsoft, well, the PS5 was going to be my last system as far as I know. You guys heard it here first in the chat that okay. The PS5 has still been my big target since day one. Since they announced it, I think it was 2 years ago. 2 years ago, maybe last year. But I for one think that the PS5 is it's in the top 4 category. It's between the number 2 slot right now. Love is the number 1 seed, as far as I can recall, since Love's always first, guys. I always put my fiancé first. Spend the rest of our lives together. That's always the important thing for anything that's special. You know what they say? Let me quote Star Trek real quick. We can both go where no one has never gone before. And that's exactly a different part of the history books. You know, everybody knows that the PS5 was going to be very awesome. I'm prepared to do battle for it. You know, like it's never been done before since it's been. Well, I do have lots of money in the bank, but what brings me to my next question. buddy, brother Mark. Let me know when you're ready. It's about GameStop this Friday. I'm telling you. We'll get to some of that in a second. David Hayter on the legacy of Snake. Huh. Well, David Hayter is the voice of Zeus in Hot Skull 4. I don't think he was in Hot Skull 3 when he did the voice on that. I don't think so, as far as I can recall. Suicide Squad director gives his answers of how the Joker. What about GameStop? We'll get to some of that in a second. You guys have, I'm sure a lot of you guys in the chat have checked out the scene when Joker pushed the helicopter scene when he recently pushed Harley Quinn after that plane crash. According to Payitforward, over the past few weeks, guys, over the past couple weeks, ever since it was announced that Snyder Cut of Justice League was headed to HBO Max, Suicide Squad director David Ayer has been answering fans online about the original cut of his 2016 the DCEU film, which was not only entirely different from the theatrical release, but also contained many more scenes featuring Jared Leto's The Joker. But it has been rumored, guys, that in the Ayer cut of Suicide Squad, maybe jump down here real quick, we'll get the GameStop in a little bit. Joker pushes Harley Quinn from the helicopter. After he realizes she doesn't want to escape with him, instead, Harley longs to jump head back and help her new friends. Ayer did reveal on Twitter that it was true. Joker did push Harley out, but apparently not with the intent to kill her. David Ayer did went on to state, and I quote, he pushed her. A while back, it was rumored something like that to the known truth. But meanwhile, it was revealed starting July 1st, guys, July 1st. Some notable DC movies will be unavailable to watch on HBO Max. Yes, you guys are looking at, in the chat, you guys are looking at Justice League, Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, Wonder Woman, Suicide Squad, Batman, actually most of the Batman movies, Catwoman, Jonah Hex, and the Losers. They'll be pulled by beginning of July, in a couple weeks. I've seen most of those movies. Catwoman, I have not. I've not seen Catwoman. But Catwoman is in one of the Batman movies, though. As far as anybody else is not concerned for it. Like I said, I've seen most of the Batman movies. So is my pudding. Okay, that's the important part about that. But a spokesperson did say, guys, I'm not done. An HBO Max spokesperson explained, and I quote, "We have a collection of DC films that will rotate on the platform. We have a new batch coming in July, and then another batch coming in August. The DC movies currently available on HBO Max that will stay in rotation through July are Aquaman, Shazam, Joker, which is actually Rob De Niro, and based on what the fans think, that he might be the greater Joker, then Heath Ledger and Jack Nicholson, it's not 85% true, as far as anything's concerned. Green Lantern and Supergirl. So based on that, I've seen Suicide Squad plenty of damn times, okay? That's the important thing. That's exactly the important thing. If my love and I were in some kind of that situation, I wouldn't push her out of a helicopter. Her and I would be able to escape together. Put something up and bring something together. As far as anybody wants to ask a question about that. Yeah, those are the movies that are going to be out of HBO Max on July 1st. Hold on, let me get the question in the chat. I seen Disney movie Hercules. Zeus, his real father, he was a great king. And great father, he cared about his son a lot. He protected his kingdom for the good, I would think, for the greater people and the greater good. There's also been some trailers of actually a boss fight. Like say, for example, a boss fight for Metal Hellsinger. Skate story, gory, cuddly kindness, I would think. Now here's something a bit funny, and not that much strange. Jay and Silent Bob Chronic Blunt Punch. I don't know if that'll get a good review for the console. The Last of Us 2 West editions are still available to pre-order. Well, most of the pre-orders are still being intact, which I for one am still picking up I'm still picking up the crap anyway. Besides, that will set out NBA 2K16. I'm telling you guys this right now. That's going to be sending out basketball. As far as anything else is coming in deep or coming hot right now. The PS5 is really going to be coming hot for sure. Very hot and powerful. As most of you guys in the chat we explained about this last couple of days. It is without question it'll come in very of a big opportunity in between. Gosh dang it, not when I'm live. Gosh dang it. Brother Mark. My opponent was trying to call me. We're gonna definitely get to an hour and 15 minutes, guys. We're trying to get that set organized. There's also, sorry baby, we'll get to that in a second. There's also walkthroughs of 30XX and Evil Genius 2 with a dev walkthrough as well. Brother Mark says, Zach Kidbo, you may not remember before. Your nephew Kevin become Saiyan warrior like his father. He never that woman before. So he never actually did that to any women or female, to say the least. There's also Speed Limit, Floppy Nights, Per Esperoa. There's also Divinity Original Sin 2, Hidden Relics of the trailer and comic reveal. Another trailer that comes to anybody's mind from this week, from today, is Star Renegades animated. Midnight Ghost Hunt, Lost at Sea, which I'm pretty sure that'll be coming up with something interesting. Calico, C-A-L-I-C-O, as far as I know. Now, there's a trailer called Nuts, N-U-T-S. I'm like, what kind of set is that? What kind of city trailer would that be? I'm telling you. The Cabin's Effect, Dreamscraper, Almighty Kill Your Gods. That'll be standing for that. Undungeon, Trash Sailors, 5 Minutes of Haven gameplay. What else do we have here? Minute of Islands, Syndicate and Happiness Freakocalypse or something. ID on Xbox, Princess Farmer. Drake Hollow. Okay, here's a question for you guys. What streaming show are you most excited about? Animatics, Crossing Swords, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, The Midnight Gospel, Central Park, or Rick and Morty Season 4? There's a big question that surrounds that. I'll get to that in a second. Now, I haven't seen any of the 5. I know I haven't not seen any of the damn 5 for sure. So the obvious one would be Rick and Morty Season 4. Almost 45% of the vote. Post-Day, Summer and Marina, Idu no Yami, Razi, and Ancient Epic. That's also in the book. And The Last of Us did get a 10 out of 10, guys. Like I said, I swear to God, as Kristen, I'm still buying them. I'm still picking up The Last of Us 2 in a few more days. Besides, I'm off. All I have to do, guys, is only 9 to 1. Just 9 to 1 tomorrow. That's all I have to do. Then what I'm gonna be doing tomorrow after 1, I'm not gonna go live until tomorrow night for not any particular reason behind it, but I will be at Subway. I'll be at Subway for sure. Damn it, never mind. No, my son Kevin, your nephew, he never had a crush on ladies before. But his mother, Heather, my ex-wife, she treated him bad with no reason. Okay, when it comes to any son like that, people do not deserve to have any bad punishments if they're not doing anything wrong. Okay, I mean, I've done plenty of that when I was a little kid, you know? When I was a little kid, I used to. But that's as much as anybody else can remember. But, you know, everybody remembers the hard way or the medium way to get anything right to it, you know, as far as anything else is concerned. Now for GameStop. Now you said, what about GameStop? Well, Brother Mark, since you're the first one to know in the chat of the Iamacreator community equals pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back. Well, what you did here earlier tonight, and I believe a half hour ago, going into this episode tonight in the chat, is you know how I have how I have GameStop. I have a day with GameStop on the 19th, correct? And despite that, you know, there hasn't been any rumors from any of you guys or anything that's being told in the chat or outside the chat. I am going to be trading in something this Friday. Since I am off, all I have to do, like I said earlier, I'll say it again. All I have to do is 9 to 1 tomorrow. Off Tuesday and Wednesday, with 16 to 17, which the Boeing lock is not happening anytime soon. Shit, I'm trying to figure something out here. Shit, well, I'm trying to figure this out. 19th, 20th for The Last of Us 2, and then my 27th birthday coming up, which my dad and I were trying to get something going for a deal. Well, my plan does have my gift down at the house, as far as I know. Not since I've been there for like a couple weeks. Her and I haven't had time for the last couple weeks, to be honest. Since she got the number right, the 2 weeks right, I'm telling you. But as far as what GameStop's going to be going, well, I am going to be trading something in as far as anything else is concerned. Okay, I'm planning on what I'm thinking about trading in. I'm not trading in any of the investments, because if I do, some of that will be in terrible trouble real quick. Brother Mark says, seems big step. Try to find a video game, pay for it, kid brother. Home is the right game, is a great play. Well, that brings me to my tough question, Brother Mark, okay? Under any circumstances, I'm trying to figure out if I want to make a first pre-order on a PS5 game, instead of maybe trying to get inside of Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Which brings me to this question. What I'm thinking about, what I am going to be trading in this Friday is I'm thinking about trading in Skyrim for the Switch. I looked up the price a little bit more, I'm looking at some decent money. What I'm going to do with that decent money for that trade-in price for this Friday, Brother Mark, for the PS4 is, by the time I pick up The Last of Us 2 this Friday, when I go with my dad to pick it up, I'm thinking for the PS4. I'm talking about. I might put a little more money. Most of you guys can maybe talk about it with me in the chat, as you guys know we do with helping things out most of the time, with any investment with anything. I'm thinking about maybe, well, I might put with that trade-in price, guys, in the chat to GameStop for the PS4. I'm thinking about adding a little more, increasing the pre-order for Cyberpunk 2077. I know he has kind of like a dime, something about a medium size or something like that. I only have a little bit of Cyberpunk. But it'll be my 4th pre-order. It's my 4th pre-order, guys. I'm telling you. I'm telling you guys this right now. I'm thinking about, well, I'm going to pick up The Last of Us 2, but I'm going to trade in Skyrim. That will get the Cyberpunk. But I am also, here's the thing, guys. Brother Mark, you can tell me as well in the chat of the Iamacreator group. But you pretty much 95% of the time will tell me this. Do you think I should pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla now, by this Friday as of now, or do you think I should wait till after I pick up Cyberpunk? Like I said, nobody's tired of this shit right now. PS5, that's coming up for the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. As far as anything else is better to emphasize. Okay, I'm thinking, well, my inkling is to wait till after I pick up Cyberpunk. So do you think I should get? Wait a minute. But either way, we don't know the PS5 price either, as far as I know. I read an article about it this morning. Might have been this morning, or it might have been something a little bit different. Okay, dang. I won't worry about the high price money. You should get auto game now. So, do you think the pre-order would make sense? I mean, I'm going to put a... Here's the thing. I got this authorized. Most of us can figure this crap out right now in the chat. I'm going to first and foremost, here's the situation. I'm going to pick up The Last of Us 2 for the PS4, and it will start out 2K16 when I walk out the son of a bitch currently. I'm going to put a little bit more on Cyberpunk 2077 for the PS4 / Xbox One for that, since it will get a little bit more. But the tough assignment for me on this next pre-order is, since I'm buying the PS5 during Christmas time, do you think I should, like I said, Brother Mark, I'm telling you, do you think I should make a pre-order to Assassin's Creed Valhalla now, or do you think I should wait until after I pick up Cyberpunk? Because I don't think Cyberpunk's going to be an issue. I don't think it'll be a terrible issue or something like that. You know, I mean, if I place, I'm telling you guys straight out, if I put a pre-order on Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the PS5, I don't know how it's going to go well for the PS4. But because I'm thinking about considering making the pre-order to Assassin's Creed Valhalla for sure. But if I get the regular PS5, you guys will see me continue my schedule. Okay? I'm still going to continue the schedule. You guys are loving the format. I appreciate you guys loving the format. But there's always a big difference. I'm going to continue that forevermore by the time my love and I get married in a couple years. Okay? That's the important thing out of that box. And if anything else right now to sort things out. But I don't know. I mean, there's also Ghost of the Tsushima that I kind of want to get. May want to get. But I was thinking about trading in Borderlands 3, but no. I am not trading Borderlands 3 in. Not even close, brother. Not even close. Yes, if a PS5 game comes out before PS5 comes at fall and winter, 90% chance will be a great idea. So you think I support a PS5 pre-order? My first ever PS5 pre-order, or just focus on the PS4? You guys can tell me in the chat. Do you guys think I would pre-order the PS5 game for Assassin's Creed Valhalla by accident? Or try to just focus on the PS4 with Assassin's Creed Valhalla? With the PS4 in mind. I mean, anything normal is good. Straighter is always greater, guys. More than anything. That's why I'm looking at some big games that I'm buying next year. By the time I acquire the PS5 this year. For the holidays, I'm telling you. This is always a big serious matter for me. Damn it, not again. This is a big serious matter to anybody in the chat. I don't know where I'm going to start. Brother Mark says, to me, your older brother, I've been playing games since I was 5 years old, okay? You should do older PS5 games after it comes out. So you think, so you can be totally honest, 96% of the time. So you think I should pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla for the PS4, correct? And then, well, I mean, on a scale of 1 to 10 for seriousness, I'm at a 4 right now. Towards anything that no one's going to be in trouble for anything. I will put the pre-orders on the PS5 games next year. Trust me, under any circumstances, God's dang it, not again, please. I don't know what's going on with these sock kills. They always come at me and they always try to normally be in control anything that I could possibly get. God's dang it, guys. Like I said, I am not 100% sure. I'm about 70%. I mean, Skyrim's money. Skyrim's Switch money for trading price to GameStop will go. It will go to GameStop. I'm going to put a little bit more on Cyberpunk. I'm not going to do a full pre-order on that, but it's a really big step to the PS5. I mean, Brother Mark, you can tell me. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna pre-order Assassin's Creed Valhalla out of this for the PS5. PS5, to be honest. But I would think the PS4 would be a little more considering right now, as it's favored at a minus 240. The pre-order for the PS4. Which is why I'm not going to try to analyze to the PS5 game for Assassin's Creed Valhalla yet. Not yet. I mean, I'm not going to pre-order a PS5 game until after I buy the PS5. Yes, if you order a PS5 game, I'm not going to stop you. Well, I just think Assassin's Creed Valhalla I would rather pick that up for the PS4 more than anything right now. Going into GameStop in 5 days. I'm telling you guys right now. I'm telling you. This is a big, serious matter. My love and I would tell me. My love and I will explain the plans for that too. You know, I don't see that being an illustrated problem. I don't see that being a different problem or a different damn excuse for that, you know. That's why The Last of Us 2 is going to be one of the greatest opportunities to be Game of the Year. You know, it's a big step. I mean, The Last of Us 2 is going to be amazing. Everybody understands and said it's going to be great. Cyberpunk's going to be unstoppable too. Ghost of Tsushima might be as well. But I just don't know for the facts. If they make Yu-Gi-Oh! Game for PS5 or PS4, I will buy it and pay it. But I'm telling you guys, it's something. There's always a lot of stuff there's plenty of stuff to think going forward to think about. Trust me. My love and I have been there. You guys have been there in the chat. James Coxon never had any problems with that. Any problems with any situations. It's all about calming each other down and talking business and planning it. Anybody's willing to risk anything for any opportunity that they want to choose together and explain it together. There's no pre-order that needs an issue so far. Not as far as anything else needs to be protected. Okay, no, there's not anything else that needs to be protected yet. But I will be getting the first thing out of the way first, and that would be picking up The Last of Us 2. Then I'm going to be, actually a little bit at the same time, I'm going to be picking up The Last of Us 2, pay the rest of the money for it, coming out of the bank, and then I'm still going to buy the PS. The PS5 is still getting a lot of its money worth. It still is. It still is, guys. I don't see that being another possible threat. No possible big threat to it. Anything can happen with God's help, as long as we put our mind to it. It's like for 100% Christians, it's like what would God tell me? You know. But it all depends, really, guys. I just don't know for the biggest fact. I mean, the fact of the matter is, PS5 is definitely being a lot of big things. That's why I've been making a lot of money. My partner hasn't had another check in like nearly 2 months. I'm telling you, nearly 2 months now. And all she wants to do is get back to making money again. She won't get that opportunity if she does work with me. Crap, not again. I'm always 100% Christian, brother, always. Same with my point, she got me started. Like I told my son Kevin, crime don't pay, son. Your nephew, he stole money before. If people don't trust that, they'll get them in trouble. Exactly, yeah. Exactly. Like I said, there's a big understatement point. There's a lot of understatement point, brother. That's the important thing. It's like Hulk Hogan seals the truth. When he lost to The Undertaker, when he lost his WWF Championship at a house show, actually no, at Survivor Series back in 1991, I'm telling you. And then Hulk Hogan got it back on 4 or 5 days ago to beat The Undertaker. When he was, when his manager was Paul Bearer for a long time, after he passed away back in 2012 and 2013, you know. And he is one of the greatest managers of all time. Bruce Prichard was not bad. Yes, thank you. Now we can get back to reality. I don't know what my love's going to be doing for the rest of tonight, but I will be getting plenty of exercise. I haven't had supper yet. As I said, I've been doing a lot of business. But the PS5 is not a big concern yet. Not until after Cyberpunk. After I pick up Cyberpunk. I always put love first for any, not a single ridiculous deeds in between it. You know? Our grandfather Ward, he was good, and Bank Worker, he made that amount of money. Wow. I mean, my point knows I always work my ass off for the last 3 years at Walmart. I always do. And I always do a pretty damn good job. Always. A lot of people, half of the people may not see it, but I always kick ass every time or the next day, as I normally do. You know, I always do tremendous work when it comes in front of me. Same with my pudding. But either way, I'm telling you. But Brother Mark, in your honest opinion, tell him, you can tell anybody in the chat, more importantly, it's forevermore the only JD in this business. And I work for my money. Always, every 2 weeks, so my money in the bank going to the bank. of anything I want to have, anything I want to do at this point. But the virus being projected, but the virus is not going to last forever and keep on separating my pudding. Not even close, guys, not even close. If my wife Della, some be lazy, get drunk, she'll be mad in 4 hours. That's why I trust her. Yeah, definitely. That's always something that everybody experiences. How excited are you for Spider-Man Miles Morales? Well, Miles Morales, I haven't read that much stuff about him. I mean, I haven't beat Spider-Man for PS4. I mean, I did recently have a copy of it. It was great. It was really good. But I for one didn't. A lot of people didn't think it did not get Game of the Year. It recently did not. Assassin's Creed Valhalla. No, not Valhalla. That's coming out in the holidays. Damn it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey was really good. That did not get Game of the Year. Sekiro did. iRobot didn't get with that either. So I don't know. Like I said, there's some big things that I cannot wait to get inside the PS5. The design is really good. And I don't understand when I'm getting my ass killed. But I don't know, this is a big opportunity, or anybody that has a big strap and wants to take it off and get out there and do something that's unforgettable and having a big opportunity. But it's all good, guys. This is exactly any big point. I'm prepared for any. That's why the PS5 is my last system. I'm gonna wrap things up after. Hold on. My honest word, I think when it comes to investments, you have to get the price all the time. Tell you how much money, but 80% cents might be a strong way. So you think 80% cents might be slightly good enough for to buy in the PS5? I mean, the confident I am putting a pre-order on the first PS5 game, my odds are not in a big favor right now. It's only, well, it's 50-50. 50-50 right now. I don't know if I don't think I'm gonna pre-order a PS5 game that early. To be honest, I'm very, very clear right now. Not yet. Not yet. I'm going to strongly wait. I want to wait until after I counter the PS5 and buy it, and walk away with the son of a bitch as good as I can. But not yet. Not yet. Not yet, guys. Any investment is pretty much anything that's big for the future. Okay? But pre-ordering a first PS5 game, that can wait. I want to wait for the moment. I will have my moment for that. But not yet. Holy crap. Oh, never mind. That's 80% sense, not so about 100% sense. Half of the hundreds column will be good, definitely. Like I said, I have the big possibility the PS5 is very well in hand. I'm telling you. I have that console very well in hand as everybody else is getting it. For pre-orders for this month, or anything for sure. Having fun? Can you save me some tonight? I was getting a little bit of the situation I'm doing for Friday. Then I will be sending out Skyrim. Sending out Skyrim. Sword and Shield? Yep. I don't know about that, man.
I'm gonna wait until I get more stuff in there. Probably start trading with the code.
I told the ones in the chat, I'm like, do you guys think I support a first pre-order on a PS5 game?
No, I think you should pre-order a Tony Hawk.
And one of my good people in the chat is thinking he wants me to wait, and I'm like, it's too early.
Do you want tomorrow?
Off at 1 why?
Okay, because your red frame is going to come in, and we're going to So we're gonna probably put it up tomorrow.
Alright.
Just a heads up.
Alright. But there's always an important thing out of that, Brother Mark. That's the important thing for that, and it's that. But it all depends, really. But you know something? It's always a big step for anybody that wants to get something that's not unforgettable or anything. Damn it. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much once again. I didn't lose my train of thought. But if you guys have a touchscreen on your phone, computer, or a tablet, I'm going to wrap things up in a second. See if I can get a hold of my phone at the house phone. You guys can type in the website www.iamacreator. There it goes already. Community.com/IamAcreator. You guys can sign up at any time. Follow me on Twitter as good as you guys can. And if there's any advice you want me to point out to my pudding in the chat, let me know. Brother Mike, you can do so if you like. You guys can follow me on Twitter, as you guys can. I'm gonna stop here for the night. See where my pudding's at. Then maybe have a late supper by then, since I'm getting a bit frame after I'm off at 1 tomorrow. But I will stop here for the night. We'll wrap things up here. If you guys want to catch more Doom Eternal every Saturday and Sunday, as I'm already sick and tired of getting my ass stuck in between. Is there any advice you want to point out involving my love's phone or to my future fiancé real quick? Be sure to hit that red support button if you guys are new in the chat of the Iamacreator group. Also smash the like button if you guys are not strangers, and no strangers to keep in mind. And there's also anybody in the chat that does have a Facebook and a Twitter. You guys can do so to follow me on Twitter if you like, in the chat or outside the chat. Will we watch our videos in full? The Iamacreator group equals pay it forward and be rewarded. Never ask for support back in between. We like the videos, share the videos, tweet them out, leave a comment, add them to a playlist, and never ask for support back. If you guys want to grow, guys have any goals, let me know. So my advice is never talk to strangers, stay safe, listen to adults. Exactly. But my love and I might get some intention. We're going to get in the exercise movement tonight or not. But if you guys want to vote for the idol, let me know. Alan's at 27, Greatest Someone's at 12. If you guys have any questions, since I'm going into the PS5 later this year, let me know in the chat. I will be back tomorrow. I will be doing either 2K16, since I'm on the road to the Last of Us 2 on the 19th this week, but I am off those two, 16th and 17th as well. You guys want Borderlands 3 this Tuesday and Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'm not really sure. I'm debating if I want to do 2K16, managing the LA Lakers, or if I want to do, a new episode of Resident Evil 3 Nemesis / Resistance. I'll let you guys know what the plan is for tomorrow. But alright guys, I'll wrap things up. I want to say thank you, Brother Mark, for stopping by. And for those that have tried to stop by with any connection or not a lot of stipulation in between it. But alrighty guys, I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. Hope everybody enjoyed and appreciating having a good time, as anybody does, of the Iamacreator group. Be good to one another, be kind to one another, and love one another. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Same creative channel, same Eastern time. And I will see you guys tomorrow. And as good as anybody else can. And I will see you guys in the next one.